The Prime Minister is fighting to protect his reputation, but could his legal battle expose even bigger secrets? What does Andrew Holness have to hide? And why is he so desperate to stop the Integrity Commission's investigation? Hey, patriotic internet friends and family, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're diving into a high-stakes political showdown that could change Jamaica's anti-corruption laws forever. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is fighting back against a damning 171-page report on his finances, taking the Integrity Commission to the Supreme Court with accusations of illicit enrichment, a legal battle set for November 7, and claims of political distraction. This is one showdown you don't want to miss. Stick around to see how this explosive saga unfolds. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more juicy updates on Jamaican politics. Welcome all patriotic Jamaicans. The movement continues. Make we get into it now. Let's kick it off. Bunting versus Holness, the Supreme Court showdown. A FINSAC distraction or a strategic move? Imagine this. The country's top anti-corruption body, the Integrity Commission, drops a bombshell, a 171-page report on the Prime Minister's finances, causing a national uproar. The people want answers. But what does the government do? Launch the FINSAC Archives. Yes, folks, instead of addressing the fire report, Prime Minister Andrew Holness seems to think digging up the ghost of FINSAC will cool things down. At least, that's what opposition spokesman on national security, Senator Peter Bunting, believes. Bunting, this FINSAC archive launch is nothing but a distraction. They want you to look one way while the real issue, Holness's finances, slips under the radar. But what's in this explosive Integrity Commission report? And why is the Prime Minister so eager to divert attention? Hold on tight, we're just getting started. Will Bunting's claim be proven right? Is Holness really hiding something, or is this just political noise? A battle for the Constitution. The Integrity Commission's 171-page report didn't just suggest shady financial dealings, it triggered a major legal battle. Prime Minister Andrew Holness isn't sitting idle. No, he's marching straight to the Supreme Court for a judicial review, claiming the commission overstepped. Holness has gone on the offensive, alleging abuse of process, and get this, a violation of his constitutional rights. Oh yes, this is no ordinary political squabble, it's a full-blown constitutional showdown. Holness's lawyer, we will be asking the court to declare sections of the Corruption Prevention Act used in this investigation unconstitutional. Mark your calendars, November 7, the Supreme Court showdown begins. Holness is fighting to block the Integrity Commission's use of the laws to investigate his alleged illicit enrichment. But is the Prime Minister on solid legal grounds? That's for the court to decide. Will the court side with Holness, or will the Integrity Commission's probe stand firm? And what happens if those laws are indeed unconstitutional? Who will win the legal war? Now, as we wait November 7, the real question is, who's going to come out on top? Senator Peter Bunting is rallying the opposition, painting this legal battle as Holness trying to wiggle out of accountability. Bunting, this government is more focused on distractions than facing the consequences of their actions. But Holness and his camp aren't backing down. They've made it clear this fight is about protecting constitutional rights and stopping what they call a witch hunt. And the stakes are high. If the court agrees with Holness, it would shake up Jamaica's anti-corruption laws for good. Here's a summary of the key takeaways. 1. FINSAC Archives drama. Peter Bunting accuses PM Holness of using the FINSAC launch to distract from the Integrity Commission's 171-page report on his finances. 2. Judicial review. Holness has filed for a judicial review in the Supreme Court, challenging the legality of the Integrity Commission's investigation. 3 key dates. The first hearing is set for November 7 in Kingston, where Holness seeks to declare parts of the Corruption Prevention Act unconstitutional. 4. Holness versus Integrity Commission. This legal fight is shaping up to be a major battle over the country's anti-corruption framework and illicit enrichment laws. So, who's really in the right here? Is this all just political gamesmanship? Or are there deeper truths yet to be uncovered? Drop a comment below and let us know where you stand. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell, because the November 7 showdown is coming and you won't want to miss our breakdown of the Supreme Court battle. Here are some potential questions that you might have about the situation, along with answers to address your concerns. Question number 1. Why should I care about a legal battle between politicians? Answer. This case could change Jamaica's anti-corruption laws and affect how government officials are held accountable. It's not just politics, it's about transparency and justice that impacts everyone. Question number 2. Is this just another political distraction with no real consequences? Not at all. The outcome could set a legal precedent for how financial investigations into public officials are conducted in the future. It's a high-stakes battle that could impact the integrity of government oversight. Question number 3. How does this affect Jamaica's fight against corruption? If the court sides with the Prime Minister, it could weaken the Integrity Commission's ability to investigate corruption, making it harder to hold public figures accountable for illicit enrichment and corruption. Question number 4. Is Prime Minister Holness really guilty, or is this just a witch hunt? That's what the court case will determine. The Integrity Commission's report raises serious questions, but Holness claims his rights were violated and the investigation was unconstitutional. It's up to the court to decide who's in the right. Question number 5. What's the big deal about the FINSAC Archives, and how does it relate to this? Opposition spokesman Peter Bunting argues that the launch of the FINSAC Archives is a deliberate distraction from the more pressing issue of Holness's financial investigation. It's a political move to shift public attention. That is 100% right. It's 100% a distraction. The timing of this whole FINSAC archive, the timing is too perfect. It's a distraction, a major distraction. Question number 6. Can the Prime Minister really change anti-corruption laws just by going to court? If the court rules in his favor, it could lead to parts of the Corruption Prevention Act being declared unconstitutional, which would reshape how future corruption investigations are handled. Question number 7. Is this fight just about Andrew Holness, or is it bigger than that? While it centers on Holness, the implications of this case are much larger. It's about maintaining or reforming the systems that keep public officials in check, which affects the entire nation's governance and trust in leadership. Question number 8. When will we know the outcome and what happens next? The first court hearing is scheduled for November 7, but this could be a long, drawn-out legal process. Stay tuned, because the outcome will have ripple effects across Jamaica's political landscape. I hope these questions and answers address some of your concerns about corruption, legal fairness, and governance, while helping you to understand the importance and relevance of this court battle between the Integrity Commission and Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more explosive updates. Smash that like button and let us know in the comments. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, me get it. The Integrity Commission had so much damning information, you had no choice but to go on the offensive and take them to court. Me get it. And like you go come out and say, well, yes, you caught me, you got me, you're not gonna do that. However, Jamaica is watching. The Jamaican diaspora is also watching. The Caribbean is watching. And the world is also watching. So meanwhile, you fight tooth and nail to try exonerate yourself. You're giving your opposition more ammunition to use against you, and the elections are near. So I could jump into this whole FINSAC archive revelation now. In 2008, Adli Shah started the FINSAC Commission. So fast forward to 2024, they spent about $160 million. Yes, not $160, $160 million on this investigation for only trump up some redacted files where they fling up on one website and they expect we go look on it, hiding all the key details that would give full transparency and disclosure of what really went on and who benefited, the names of the people and the businesses who benefited. Only come to find out the real truth is both PNP and JLP benefited. So Andrew bring up something where members from his party benefited directly from the whole FINSAC financial crisis. So me not see the point of him bring up FINSAC. This is not 1994, this is 2024. People are more aware now than they were back then. And the JLP spend $160 million for sure what? There's nothing to show. This is how they cleverly misuse taxpayers' money. Yes, and we know how the money trickle and siphon off in a pocket here, a pocket there a pocket here, a pocket everywhere, a pocket. I saw your money go. I saw they misuse taxpayers' money cleverly and a style. Me tell you, both the PNP and the JLP, they take with a fool, they take with a one big idiot. At one point, the Shah even accused, allegedly, that during Bunting and Golding benefited from the whole FINSAC fallout. Yes, that was an allegation, an accusation that the Shah put out. And this was back in, the article was what, 2011? Yeah, where both Bunting and Golding from the PNP had to rebut Adli Shah's statement and say no such thing happened. So this is a game where they love play and me not go participate in it. Me not go fall feet. If you want fall feet, well, that's on you guys. This is why people need to be informed and be more aware so things don't just go over on head. And it's ironic that Peter Bunting of all the people, after the back and forth between him and Adli Shah back then, him come forward now when the FINSAC archive arise, him come up front and I defend it. Yeah, kind of ironic and but this is politics. It's all political chess. But hey, me thank you for the content so me can bring more awareness to the people. Trust me. You guys keep going and I will keep bringing awareness, yes, to the people. So keep on doing what you do and I will keep on doing what I do. So from 2008, when Adli Shah started and fast forward 2024 and Nigel Clark on finish it, that's a whole 16 years. Waste of time, waste of money, waste of taxpayers' money, our money, with nothing, like absolutely nothing for sure. And if it was such a big deal like how the JLP make it out to be, why they never make a big deal out of it, a really big deal out of it, after the PNP come out of power and the JLP went into power? From then they should have press it and resolve it from then. But as me say, this is how they misuse and misappropriate taxpayers' money, and you see how long they dry out for whole of 16 years. Keep taking the Jamaican people for fool every chance they get. So mark the dates on your calendars. November 7th is the first court hearing between PM Andrew Holness and the Integrity Commission. And the Integrity Commission do a stellar job so far. I saw someone post in one of my comments of the last video that I uploaded, and this person was saying the only thing missing from the Integrity Commission right now is them having prosecutorial powers. Yes, we need them to be empowered to start prosecute politicians, the ones who they find guilty of illicit enrichment, not allegedly, but actually caught in the act of illicit enrichment, and they will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. That's the power what we need the Integrity Commission to have now. But your favorite politicians on both sides now go allow that to happen. So even though you see the PMP come out strong and act like them are back the Integrity Commission, remember say 5 PMP is under investigation for illicit enrichment. That not look good on the PMP either. And 3 over on the labor right under investigation for illicit enrichment. That make the 8. So the PMP, I cannot pretend like, oh, I support the IC. Them only support it and I use it as political leverage, to get an upper hand on PM Holness and the JLP. So and like the PNP motives are genuine. Far from it. But you have to take advantage of your advantage. And then get whole heap advantage of the IC versus PM Holness. That's how politics play. Yeah, but we need the IC if you have prosecutorial powers. And at this point, I don't know if the entire Labour Party knows this, but I don't think PM Andrew Holness really worried or care about winning the next election at this point. I think him only focus is right now is to clear his name and protect their so-called legacy. Yes, because he want highway for name after him. Yes, them their legacy will then try to be immortal or immortalize themselves, forever. That's the only thing we don't care about. And I like them do nothing for really uplift the Jamaican people lives or uplift the country. No, you notice they only uplift themselves. You hear how much millions, 470 million are passed through in business them, 430 million are passed through in business them. So they only care about uplifting themselves. So I legacy him I try to protect right now. So he just want to clear his name. He couldn't care less if the JLP win the next election. Remember, he's already a 2-term prime minister. We know it would be great if he make it a 3rd term, because any politician would want that, but we're not so sure about that. The man just want to clear his name, and that's that. The so-called legacy where politicians love to talk about, if you get a highway named after them, because this highway was constructed under their administration and their stewardship of the country. Meanwhile, the country is basically the same way how they get it. Just look into what I say. Infrastructures like highway is a must for any developing country. It's a must. So them make it look like say, or something spectacular. Then do when they build a highway. It's a must. Somebody have to do it, Just like an airport. An airport is a must for any developing country. Ports for ship dock and take off a container them were full of goods for distributing at various business places is a must. You have to have ports and docks is a must, So them make it look like say, maybe one highway, so me uplift the economy and people's lives are far better. A lot of people are gonna say yes. Their lives far better, but is that the majority I say that, or is that a minority? People are like this. People who don't own cars don't care about potholes. Only man who own car care about potholes. So a rich man will rich and a benefit from a specific political administration when a power. You think him care about the poor and what the poor go through? Hell no. After in a experience where poor go through, why would he care? Him just care about the next move where him politician for now make for him and him get richer illicitly. Yes, illicitly enriching themselves. That's all they care about. So we not disregard the highways because they're important, they're useful. But don't come and make it look like say it's some major accomplishment and you solve the GDP crisis or you solve the economic crisis. And the things where Jamaica major in are some minor things. Like really minor. Oh, we get this quarter, we achieve this quarter, sustainable growth this quarter, and then the other 3 consecutive quarter it drop. Like, me no get it. You have one Jamaican come to you and say, oh, remember say it is stable for the first quarter, you know. Yes, but the other consecutive 3 quarters, it tanked, it failed. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one. One love, Jamaica.